Local Business Spotlight theme song.
Hello, Quad Citizens. I'm Khalil Hacker of donut devouring fame. And if you've ever wondered where those donuts came from, it was none other than the Quad City's very own Donuts and More. I've been a Quad Citizen my entire life, and Donuts and More has always been my favorite local donut joint. I tell people all the time, if I'm ever hankering for a donut, it's always a Donuts and More donut. Donuts and More has been a staple in the Quad Cities for over 30 years. The original owners, Jan and Tom Amiet, sold their business to Scott and Chris Ryder of Davenport in December of 2017. Scott and Chris kept the old traditions of Donuts and More in place. The More is something that the Ryders have definitely expanded on, with some more options for coffee and one of my biggest obsessions, flavored energy drinks. The only addiction that I have in life is to caffeine, and I'm really happy that I can support that while also eating some really fantastic donuts. Throughout my life, there's been multiple times where I've lived close to one of their shops, and I don't think there's anything that's ever beaten waking up on a Saturday morning with surprise donuts that my parents had gotten my siblings and I from Donuts and More. Eventually, in my early teens, insomnia reared its ugly head, and there was one night where I was just binging Mad Men until the sun came up. I had stayed up so long that I was able to join my mom on a surprise donut run to Donuts and More shortly after they opened to get those fresh donuts at 4:30 in the a.m.
From that moment on, my life was never the same.
The challenge to stay up until 4:30 in the morning for donuts was forever ingrained in me. I mean, shit, it's right now 3:25 in the a.m., so things just kind of never changed. We moved a few times from then on, but now in my adult years, if that's what you can call these, I've moved close to one of their locations again, reigniting my obsession. In the summer, one of my girlfriend and I's favorite things to do is stay up until 4:30 a.m., walk on over to the shop, and pick up some of our favorite donuts. Some of my favorite memories, period, are of my little sisters coming to stay the night with us, and all of us trying to see who can stay up until donut time. Whoever makes it gets to come with us and pick out their favorite donuts. We come back here, we drank some almond milk because of my lactose intolerant ass, and we watch regular show until we all pass out as the sun rises and the birds are chirping.
All-nighter, all-nighter, all-nighter.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my life choices right now, but I definitely want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That is summer to me. Donuts and More has seriously been a big part of my life in that sense, and they should be a big part of yours with how tasty their freaking donuts are. Donuts and More has 2 locations in the Quad Cities, one in Davenport and one in Moline. I'll have their addresses and phone numbers listed somewhere, depending on how you're watching this. With these
uncertain times,
their hours are a bit different than usual. As of this recording, Donuts and More is open from 5:30 in the morning until 4 p.m.
I've been training all quarantine for this.
So I always end up making it to 5:30, but by the time 5:30 rolls around, I way too tired loopy to be trusted outside. And sure, I can just, go there during normal afternoon hours like a regular person. But where's the fun in that? It's not summer unless I'm half awake eating donuts watching cartoons as the sun rises. Also know that they are currently drive-through only and they are open Wednesday through Sunday. This has been one of the hardest videos I've had to make, mostly because talking about their donuts has made me so god dang hungry. So if you find yourself hankering for some donuts, shop local and stop at Donuts and More.
Tell them your old pal Khalil sent ya.
Yeah, so that's another week's episode in the bag. Sorry this one took a little while to come out. I've had, life things going on. Injured dog, freaking video games to play, movies to watch. I'm a busy dude. Anyway, as always, be cool to each other. Stand up for what you believe in. Fight the good fight. Good night. I love you.